When I first heard of this new animated series, Batman Kate Crusader, I wondered who was behind it. Then I heard it was the legend himself, Bruce Timm, who pretty much produced and developed every I can't say just DC cartoon of the 90s. Everywhere, everything from Batman animated series up until Justice League Unlimited. Those were the days when they actually made superhero stories and made them well and made everybody just get into it and get deep into it, waiting for the next episode. Now these days, not so much. It isn't just the same. It's not. It's not the same. It's not the same. And then when I heard it was also going to be produced by Bad Robot Productions, I'm like, oh shoot, we know where this is going. J.J. Abrams, the destroyer. Okay, one of the destroyers of Star Wars. We haven't forgot about Star Wars Force Awakens and whatever that last movie was. And I'm like, it can't be that bad. And then I thought, yes, it can be that bad. They got everybody. They got everybody. They got everybody with the. Uh, we're going back. Well, we're trying to get inspired by the Batman stories of the 40s, 50s, and 60s. We're going back to the noir inspired reimagining of Batman. We're going way back. We're going to make this real dark, real noir. That's what we're going to do. That's what we're going to do. That's how we're going to get everyone back into there. And so everybody fell. Well, I don't know about everybody fell for the bait. Some people probably fell for the bait. The hook and ladder, the hook is the bait and switch. They fell for it. And so I was completely unaware that it was being released on August the 1st until I heard by word of mouth that people was talking about it. It was actually J.J. Abrams and Matt Reeves. Matt Reeves is the director of the Batman. But anyways, everybody was talking about it. Then I heard some people saying, "Oh, this is trash. This is not good." I'm like, "What possible? I thought this was supposed to be good. I thought this was supposed to be some new reimagining of Batman. I thought this was gonna set everything apart from what we see in the past." But what did they do? So I go to episode one, right? I go to episode one. So far, so good with the action in the beginning. They got return Batman to the funny pointy ears and the black and gray suit. I always like the black and gray suit. I don't like the black. I'm just not a big fan of the black, gold, and gray. Like we saw the Batman animated series. Not to say nothing's wrong with the Batman animated series. That is a legendary animated show. I just like the black and gray just a little bit better. That's just me when it comes to Batman's uh, suit. I can't say costume or armor because he's not wearing armor in this. But anyways, they got everything right. They set a dark presence in Gotham City. We gonna tell this is probably during 40s and 60s. They have a young Batman, which nowadays they like doing. They always like doing the young Batman. The Nolan series did it, and Matt Reeves Batman did it as well. Not so much with DCEU. They decided to go with the older Batman, which I kind of like better. Doesn't matter. I guess it doesn't matter. Depends on how the story is set up. I know sometimes I don't mind a young Batman to see his struggles in the beginning before he finally gets used to crime fighting and the hang of it. But I also like seeing the old grizzled Batman too. That's been around for a minute. But anyways, they had everything right in this thing. We know they got the mobs, the corrupt police, the gang warfare. They got everything going. People scared of Batman. It went back to the grimness that we saw in the Batman animated series. They did everything. Then the first thing I didn't like is Barbara Gordon. Barbara Gordon, I think they made her a lawyer in this, but her just attitude in the first episode, just like, ugh. And then of course, they made the Gordons, Commissioner Gordon, Barbara Gordon. I think they're supposed to be black. They ain't white, but they look black. So they're portraying Barbara Gordon as this um, loudmouth Keisha. Getting rid of the redheads once again. We're gonna have out here a loudmouth Keisha, but this is probably their chance to have finally a black Batgirl because that was a race. Even though I think the actress that was playing Batgirl originally in that shut down production was actually Dominican, not necessarily African American. But anyways, so now I got the black Commissioner Gordon, black Barbara Gordon. All right, fine, whatever. We always got to do the freaking DEI stuff. And then, as the story gets deeper in, I start to realize something. No, I've been seeing people make videos about this TV show. They can't be possibly mad because they have a black Barbara Gordon, a black Commissioner Gordon. No, no. So let me set up what's about to happen. So in the beginning of the episode, they're interrogating some goon for spilling secrets about the Penguin. The goon is tied up to a chair and everything, but the bodyguard goon, he leaves the room, and then the Penguin comes in a silhouette. That's it. And then we go to the Penguin's club, the Ice Bar. I forgot the name of it off the top of my head. I haven't been immense in Batman so long now, simply because DC is just deciding to go a different way in a different direction that nobody really is big on. But anyways, so we get to see the inside of the Penguin. I guess this whole series is going to be surrounding the Penguin. Okay, all right. Penguin's a mobster. All right, we got Rupert Thorne and everything. Eventually, we're going to have Harvey Dent / Two-Face when he starts getting into his bag when it comes to the mob mentality. Good. No Joker. There's going to be no, from what I heard, there's going to be no Joker until, I don't know, maybe he has a cameo, but there's no Joker. Thank God it's another Batman series without a Joker. So I thought at the time. And then they spring this crap on me. So we go to the Penguin's hideout, aka his club. I can't even think of his name, his club right now. Leave it. What the heck? Iceberg Lounge. Yes, sorry. The Iceberg Lounge. So we go to the Iceberg Lounge and we see this heavy-set woman that looks like the Penguin singing. And then we come to find out that is the Penguin. So they not only race swapped the Gordons, but they also decided to gender swap the Penguin.
That one there was a violation.
Come on now, dog. Come on, man.
Ladies and gentlemen, if you want to watch this series, go ahead, have at it. But me being almost a Batman purist, I can't do it. It just didn't sit right with me watching this episode. I couldn't get past the first episode. I couldn't get past the nasty attitude from Barbara Gordon. And they had to gender... What was the point of gender swapping the Penguin? All the years the Penguin has been known as a man, played by Burgess Meredith, Danny DeVito. I guess you want to count Robert and Lord Taylor from the Gotham series. Colin Farrell, which everybody seems to like as the Penguin. He even has his own show. And then he's even been voiced by Newman himself. Wayne Knight. I think he was voiced by him in the Harley Quinn series. Penguin has always been a man. A short man, but a dangerous, quick to anger at times. Man, a mobster. Now he's been... I don't get it. If you look at the Batman... Alright, let me do this right quick. If you look at the Batman Rose Gallery, right? All the female villains they possibly could have took. Alright, here we go. You had Catwoman. I know Catwoman's a thief, but you could set her up as being the overarching villain of the series, I guess. Somehow, some way. There's Harley Quinn. I think she's going to be in the show. You can use Harley Quinn, I guess. Here we go. Harley Quinn. Poison Ivy. We can use Poison Ivy. Let's keep going. Now, we gotta really get deep into the Batman villains bag here. The lesser known villains that are female villains. No, you can't do that. You can't use freaking the female Clayface. I think that's too early for that. Let's see here. Let me see here. No, I can't use Dula Dent. Nope. You can use... No, it's too early for Talia, too. But I'm just saying. There's other female Batman villains they could have used. They didn't have to race swamp the Penguin. A beloved character. A beloved villain in the Batman mythos. In overall comics, if you want to count that. Nah, you can't go to the League of Assassins. You can't use any of them. But I'm just saying, they could have just... Or they could have just... They wanted to make a female villain. Be creative. Be creative. And when I'm saying be creative... Harley Quinn did not originate from the comics. Oh, no. She originated from the Batman animated series. Back in, I think, 95 or 94. I think that's her first appearance. And then they adapted her into the comic books. And now she's more of a star than the actual Batman himself now for some reason. Because they, at least a couple years ago, they wanted to put Harley Quinn in everything. Some people like to call her the female Deadpool. I don't know about that, but that's what they're trying to make her out as. But just be creative. During the Morrison era, he made female character villains too. That was weird. And even in the New 52, they make female characters, villains. What was the one? What was her name? Sorry, I'm not good with the names. I don't know about Jezebel Jet. That's too early. There's other people they could have used. I don't know. White Rabbit. That was her name. The White Rabbit. She originated back in Batman The Dark Knight Volume 2. Back in 2011. I don't think that was during the Morrison era. I don't think he made that, I mean. But they could have used anything but just Ginger swapping the Penguin. I'm sorry, people. This has gone on long enough with all this DEI. Yes, I said it, DUI switches and changes when there's no reason for it to be. There really isn't. See, the problem with Hollywood and some of these creators and directors and writers out here, they're not very creative at all. They're not very creative. Back then they was, of course, but now they just, I don't know. It's like, who are you pandering to? Sorry. Who are you pandering to? You're not pandering to me. I don't care. Well, I wasn't making a big deal about the Commissioner Gordon or Barbara Gordon not being black. I don't get why they still stuck on this. Almost 10 years later. Nobody's big on, oh, I need to see more black characters in this. No. There's no reason for that. Well, anyways, I didn't finish the rest of the episode. I couldn't do it. It just didn't sit right with me. I'm sorry if somebody likes this show. I just couldn't do it. I couldn't. There's no reason for the pain. There was no reason for this. But anyways, I know some people complain. Being sexist. Shut up. You don't even like Batman. You just saying something because I said something. But anyways, yeah, I was wondering what the big hoopla was about until I had to actually watch the first episode, and I don't know. And then they made her violent, of course. And her, I don't know, there was these two younger dudes that she called her sons. I guess they're her sons, so she's a single mom at that too. It's just dumb stuff, man. But anyways.
Now that's it. That's all I gotta say. Frankly, I'm depressed and ashamed.